got out of the military.
Yeah.
Or maybe we first started talking the most when I first was about to go in, and then after I got out. And that's when we had that shared rapport, even though I didn't do anything in the military, I got medically separated and all that. He then started telling me about all those stories. The reason why the Korean military has an MP is because he started it.
Really? Like
Yeah.
military police?
Yeah.
He started the military
He
police?
started the MP.
No kidding.
Well, in Korea.
Yeah, in Korea.
Obviously, he saw it from American MPs and then was like, okay, we need that.
Yeah.
And so he gathered like 5 dudes that he thought were like tough and then beat them more into shape.
Really?
And then we're like, all right, we're going to be the first MPs. And then created he is the reason why Korea has MPs.
No kidding.
He started it. Yeah.
That's
He was a
wild.
rock star. Yeah.
That's good. You know what's funny is I did an Incheon landing reenactment over there.
Really?
Yeah, with Rock Marines.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We were so I was fortunate my first deployment, my first UDP to Okinawa, we went to Korea for what's called a KMEP, which is essentially just like a joint exercise where you've got one infantry battalion that goes over there and trains with the Korean Marine Corps, and we lived with the Rock Marines. We trained with them, did a whole bunch of stuff. We actually went to a place called, well, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It might be Gunghwa Do or Gunghwa Ri or something. We did some training over at Rodriguez Story Live Fire as well over there, which people, if they've been there, they'll know. It's like a big, but they have a huge battalion assault course kind of thing that you can do where you have we had our entire battalion do an attack with the Korean, with a Korean battalion partner force, and we did a big attack on a battalion objective. But,
live rounds?
Yeah, live rounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was in the combined anti-armor team, so I was in like a mounted infantry platoon at the time, and so I was kind of separate from a lot of the real action where like the guys were all dismounted, buddy rushing and stuff. But we could hear the gunshots and stuff like that. But before we got to that point, we were training with them, up doing ranger training with them, like with all the red hats and stuff like that. And basically they have like a ranger training facility out there where you're like doing a bunch of like
Do
rappelling.
Koreans call them rangers?
I think so.
Oh,
I think I think it was called the Korean
I'm super
Ranger.
unfamiliar with Korean
Yeah.
military. Like I just know a couple of the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called the Korean Ranger Training Facility, I
Cool.
believe. And basically the big thing that we did over there was mostly just physical fitness related stuff and rappelling and like confidence building stuff. Like that was the entire time. The entire time we were at that spot,